Hey everybody, let's do a reading, shall we? Excuse my voice, but I am either full of allergies about ragweed and mold, or I am sick. Take your pick. Right now, it's a bit of a Schrodinger's cat. So, what I want to do is pull on the full moon. It's happy full moon, super moon. There's a lot going on in the sky. If you've got clear skies, you're in for a treat this evening. But I already shuffled. Bottom card is the Six of Pentacles in this particular deck, indicated by Justice. And let's do a 5-card gypsy spread. So we've got the Six of Wands. We have the World. Love that. We have the Knight of Swords. The Page of Swords. Last week it was Wands and bleeding over into Swords this week. As the energy changes, the Seven of Swords. Wow. Very powerful full moon energy. I'm going to have to use the animal deck to clarify so we have a chance to pull a full moon. Wow. Okay, so first off, there's a little back and forth here. It's almost like a devolution, right? So we talk about sometimes things evolving or things escalating when the cards go from ace to a 2, or from a 2 to 3 or 4 to 5. Well, in this case, we're going from the Knight to the Page. So there's a de-escalation of motion, of intention, of movement, of approach. A de-escalation of approach. And then we have on either side an escalation of the Wands. So we have an escalation of intention, a de-escalation of action. And that is the way in which I will describe it right now. So this could apply in many different ways. A lot of times I think we see this happening in love relationships. So we'll go in with this intention, with this heartfelt, or with this emotion, and we'll rush in, but then our action will pull back a little bit because of fear sometimes. Sometimes when we are about ready to get to do something or say something we need to say, or reach out to the person we want to reach out to, we're not sure about the outcome, and so we pull back a little bit. When we were going to go in with a 10, we actually go in at a 5 or 4. I'm seeing that. The intention is escalated. Yes, 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 movement. And then this orangutan at the other, like, we're at a 6 of Wands. We are going for this thing. We are going for this celebration. We are going for this opportunity. We are going for this love, for this job, for this life, for this thing I'm manifesting. We're going for it. And it means the world. But in our action, we pull back a little bit. And then you see the 7 of Wands. He's scratching his head. Can you see that? The orangutan is scratching his head like, wait, what happened? I meant to go in with this Knight of Swords energy, and I gave a Page of Swords? Why? Why did I do that? That's what he's thinking. So, it's the 7 of Swords, or the 7 of Wands is also a little calmer, a little more reflective. So this makes sense. It could be anything. It could be a job. Maybe you were really excited and confident about the interview, and then you showed up and maybe you didn't give your best interview. Maybe you pulled back a little bit. Maybe you were more humble than you should have maybe been. It could happen with a love relationship too, if you go in intending to tell someone how you feel or open up finally, and then, oh, you pull back a little bit. Like, oh, I don't know if I want to give that much of myself to this person. Yeah, it happens. It happens. It happens. You know what you got to do is just got to acknowledge that. Give yourself permission and grace to acknowledge that, and then move forward. That's not the end. You're not dead, are you? If you were dead, okay, that's the end. No opportunity after that, but you're not dead. So turn the page back into a night. Do it until you do it. You know what I mean? Don't scratch your head. Don't sit there and scratch your head forever. Just go back. Start over. There's a lot of this energy right now in the full moon and in the air and in where we are with Pluto and Capricorn. That's like, you have the opportunity to sew up in the next month this unfinished business of the last several years. You have an opportunity to make things right and start off with a new beginning, but you really do have to kind of make things right, or try, maybe you try to make things right and another person doesn't want to, or maybe you try to get that job and they're not ready. You just got to worry about you. Okay. All right. Let me pull on the, I don't know. I'm very, what are we going to pull on? I kind of want to pull on the page. So let's pull on the page. Why is the page here? We're going to use the animal deck. Whoa, I've got something flying out on me. Oh, yeah. Because you've been, whatever it is, you've been kind of torturing yourself over. And maybe, well, no, I take that back in the reading. I'm going to correct myself because it's exactly what I was talking about. The de-escalation, the universe is like, no, Rose, no, Rose. The de-escalation from a knight to a page is because of that. A little self-sabotagey, a little fear, a lot of fear. Okay, the universe is throwing cards at me right now. And secrets. Okay. So there might be some secrets. Some self-sabotage, some fear that you have, and that's why you brought it down a notch. Maybe you're not telling someone what you want to tell them out of fear. Maybe there's some secrets that you have that you're afraid would expose vulnerable parts of yourself. Well, they probably will, but that's what life is all about. So whether you need to because you need to experience that, or if you need to because you want to build trust with this person, place, or thing, then you still need to do it. This is a great opportunity to do it. Oh my gosh. Let me just tell you this. In the next 3 to 4 weeks, 3 weeks, but 4 weeks-ish, you have the opportunity to start over and over and over and over and over again. It's like trying to roll snake eyes over and over and over and over until you get it. Like nobody ever said, hey, you have one chance to, like you sit down, you have one chance to roll snake eyes and then that's it. Oh, no. You can roll until you get snake eyes in the next 3 weeks, maybe 4 weeks, depending. So my advice is do it. So if it doesn't come out Knight of Swords, if your action isn't really there, if your response isn't where you thought it would be, if you end up scratching your head at the end of a conversation going, oh, wait, that's not what I wanted to say, then do it again. Try it again. And even out yourself. Say, hey, that's not what I wanted to say. I don't know why I said that. Let me say authentically. Let me tell you what I actually wanted to say. Hey, this is the energy to do this. I shit you not. And it's not going to come around again for a while. It's not here all the time. This is really good energy for just keep on trying. I'll bet you it was this type of energy that like Benjamin Franklin tried to get his frickin' kite to get a lightning bolt on it, right? This is the kind of energy where you try. And eventually it's going to work as long as you keep on the task. All right, so I have some cards here too. We already know what this is all about. So the bottom card I have, is the Two of Cups. So some of you definitely have a love situation that you're trying to mend. Let's see what we have. Yeah. It's the Nine of Wands. It's the Lovers. And it's the Mother of Pentacles. And the Daughter of Pentacles. So, and then the fifth card for good measure, because I just pulled another Gypsy spread rather than on any one particular card. This is the flip side, the other side of the coin for this reading. So this is your intention behind this stuff that's going on. This is the deeper level, the soul, the deeper soul intention of what's going on. So let me move these up here. All right, so we know that's going on, right? You've got this intention, it's escalating, your action de-escalates. Why? Why? Because there is a relationship. It de-escalates because you're afraid and there's some secrets hanging out. But why you need to keep at it and how you can reassure yourself is that this is absolutely worth the journey. Whatever it is that you're attempting to do, that you have this escalation of intention, these wands everywhere, this feeling, this expression, this internal soul-based motivation that is coming from a really good place. You're talking about the Four of Swords, vision and insight. You're talking about the Page of Pentacles. You're talking about the Queen of Pentacles. You're talking about the Lovers and the Nine of Wands. It has incredible emotional and spiritual opportunity for growth. So I would say if you want to go to that next step in your own personal growth, not with another person necessarily, even in your own life, to take that next step, it's going to be easier now, right now, in this moment where you can try over and you can get it till it's right. It's going to be easier now than it would be in other times. So now is a really good place to try it. You know, you can really, I mean, there's so much good intention right here. I'm not saying that you're going to mess up on purpose, but I'm almost like you could mess up on purpose and then be forgiven for that. Like the energy of forgiveness and love. I told you day before yesterday, for today's energy, the flow of love is very much where this experience is at. If you're not in a flow of love, you're out of the loop of the common consciousness right now. There is love underlying current, like the deepest river. It's amazing. So what else can we say about this? I want to pull, I know, like I don't have enough cards right here. I want to clarify though this Queen of Pentacles. I think there's a wild energy here. There's a nurturing energy here. I almost see you as ready. Like definitely you're ready because of the escalation and intention, but you're ready to really take a really bold, beautiful new step. And you can see it in your mind's eye, but this is the only thing that's holding you back are some secrets that are old news. Probably everyone already knows, okay? Probably everyone already knows, or they don't effing care. So get the secrets out of there, release them from their hold on you. You know, secrets that we keep and that they putrefy and they oxidize, and just get rid of it. Cut that out. Stop it. Tell people, and the people who really care about you will stick around, right? So this is all about self-sabotage and about fear. So these are the reasons why we're not moving forward, and that's no reason. This stuff, pathetic. Like, I mean, I understand why it's been holding you back, but right now, just, hey, Join me in the cheer of patheticness that it doesn't hold any power on you anymore. Not right now. Not right now. It holds no power on you. You go ahead and you let people know. You release those secrets. You release that fear. Now is the time for action and finishing up things and starting new things whether it's unfinished business or things you didn't say or things you wanted to do that never got done. You have a chance to do them in the next 3 weeks. Yeah. Okay. 4 weeks, whatever. 3 or 4 weeks ish. Okay. Let's edge on the side of 3 weeks just in case. I mean, you always really have that chance, but now especially, the energy is very much with you and encouraging you. Let's pull on the Queen of Pentacles. Come on. I'm using the Rider-Waite-Smith deck to pull some clarification on the Queen of Pentacles. She's all wrapped up with her little fawn there. The very majestic mother, nurturing energy. And we have the Lovers as well. Collective partnership energy and brilliant one in this particular deck. The Rider-Waite is being very tricky here. She's like, I want to kick out cards like that, she says. All right. So we have the Queen of Swords on the bottom. And, sorry about the dog barking, we have the Two of Cups. We have the Five of Wands. We have the Ace of Cups. We have the Hermit. And we have the Devil. Yeah, you've been getting some bad information. You've been getting some bad advice. You have wanted this nurturing element in your life for a long ass time. But you've been getting bad advice about it. You've been getting bad advice about it. So I'm going to show you the cards as they are. The Two of Cups, the Five of Wands, the Ace of Cups, the Hermit, and the Devil. So you've distanced yourself from what you actually wanted because of some bad advice that you got. And it might be a family member, it might be a friend, it might be just your own intuition. Maybe you saw an Instagram post that gave you the ick. Whatever it was, you got some bad advice and it turned you away from the Queen of Pentacles. So my advice would be maybe stop listening to the Devil. Pepita? Sorry, you guys, they're like really hungry. So, yeah, so that's what brings that nurturing element to you. I say there's a lot of healing that you need to do. You have this beautiful intention. Heal thyself. Make that connection that you feel in your soul that you need to make. I'm going to go ahead and pull on the Page of Pentacles real quick. And then I'll feed my dogs so they don't make so much noise. Overall, I'm very excited about this. There's so much opportunity. I hope whoever watches this has a wonderful next 3 weeks. And I think it's good advice, cards or otherwise. I think it's good advice. If you have the intention and only fear and some unspoken things are standing in your way, go for it. Life is short. You know, I work with older folks a lot in my day job. And one thing that I absolutely know is that life is really frickin' short. And so when you have the opportunity to live life in the way that you want to, you take advantage of it. And sometimes it means telling people that we love that we're not going to always be there for them. And that's just what happens. And sometimes it means disappointing people that are dependent on us. Sometimes it means moving. Sometimes it means creating a new identity or a new way of life. Sometimes it means being a totally different person that you don't think that other people will understand. Hey, it is absolutely your life. You, as long as you're not hurting anyone else directly, man, live your life. Okay, so the Daughter of Pentacles, the beneath card, underneath card. I'm sick, I think. I don't have allergies. I think I'm sick. So we have the Six of Pentacles. We have the Page of Cups. Have we had every page come out so far and every six come out so far? We also have the Seven of Pentacles. The universe is telling me again, and the Four of Cups. The universe says you had it right the first time. Sixes and sevens. Sixes and sevens. Pages, 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 pages. So, yeah, your stuff is right here. Your stuff is right here. You have this generosity. Be careful of those people who take advantage of it. What did I just say before I started laying these cards down? There's a different interpretation of this card. So it's a Seven of it's not a seven, it's a Six of Pentacles. And, it looks like that there's maybe a more wealthy man giving to poor, which is altruistic. It also reminds us that, it's part of creating universal justice, and karma is to give to others less fortunate. It also would suggest that he has enough before he starts giving of himself, because he's clearly got the get up, right? We can't give what we don't have, and if we do, we end up poor like them. And then there is some conjecture. If you see this little tiny little whatever that is in his pocket, that could be, and so Miss Smith designed this card. It could be that that's a theater ticket. And what she meant to indicate when she drew this was maybe there's some performance going on here, right? Maybe that's a little bit of an act. All that being said, just be careful of who you're giving to, and make sure that you need to. Make sure that you have enough before you start giving to others, and make sure that it's in your best interest and it doesn't drain all your resources. And then we have the Page of Cups. Again, it's very watery energy, and there's a lot of love there, but it's the page, right? Pages, pages, pages popping up everywhere. Where are you? Who are you going after? The Queen? The Queen doesn't really hang out with a page. The Queen hangs out with a king. And then we have the Harvest, right? So timing is definitely everything. Timing is definitely everything, but also don't keep your eyes closed when the right moment comes. Okay, so that's it. Sorry for the dog confusion. Have an excellent full moon. Have a beautiful Friday tomorrow. A wonderful weekend of fall in our northern hemisphere. And hey, good luck out there. You can do it. You can absolutely do it. Remember, try again in this energy. Try again. Even if it's your own internal, the story you're telling yourself. Even if oh man, yet today I beat myself up and I told myself all these things about myself that aren't true. I was really my worst enemy today. Forgive yourself, and tomorrow do it again. Do better. Try what you wanted to do again, and you'll get it. You'll figure it out. This is great energy for that. Even if it means completely, we had a whole ego ripping session a couple of weeks ago. And all of the readings that I do tie together. So this is the next space after we sort of strip back a little bit of that ego. This is the next space we can inhabit where we can really take our intentions to the next level. But nothing comes easy if it's good, right? Nothing good comes easy. And also nothing good comes without practice. And the universe is giving you this 3-week practice window where you can literally try it. You can, I don't know why I'm getting an image of a figure skater right now, But for somebody that's going to make sense. Of a figure skater trying like one of those triple lux turns over and over again, and I really feel like that's an opportunity. Like in this energy, you're gonna get that and land it perfectly. Anyway, okay, I gotta feed the dogs. Thank you guys.